right. Oh shit. Let me see what the fuck that was. Oh, I can't see shit. I gotta find a way to edit that out. God damn. Huh. What's up, y'all? Taurus. Can y'all hear the music? I hope y'all can't hear the music. I don't think you can. But let me know. So tonight's live is brought to us by someone in the comment section. They asked me to go live. So here I am. Let me see if I can find a comment. So we're just gonna do an energy reading. What's up, y'all? Natalie's. You can hear it faintly? Okay, cool. As long as it's not too loud. Let me see if I can find their name. Can we do a live today or tomorrow? Keeping up with, is it Q or Quay? I don't know if it's Q or Quay 333. So be sure to thank her. All right. I felt guided to come live for Taurus. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. First time seeing me live. Well, welcome. I don't go live as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. Are y'all ready? We're going to do an energy reading for Taurus. Let's get the current energy for Taurus, Spirit. I feel like using a different deck. I don't know why that deck is... Something feels off. Okay. Am I back? All right, cool. Sorry, y'all. I had messed around and turned the phone off. That was strange. Is it still working? Is that a gift? YouTube does gifts now? Yeah, I think I saw a gift. A floating heart. That is so cool. I did not know YouTube does that. Thank you for the gift. Okay, YouTube, stepping the game up. All right. All right, I feel like this is going to be a message. The first message is going to be for all of my gentlemen. If you're in your masculine energy, this is going to resonate with you. But this is going to be for like all of my gentlemen Taurians, okay? I feel like Spirit got a direct message for you. So if you're a male Taurus or you're in your masculine dominant energy, then this is for you. Okay, some of the things that I'm getting telltale signs is like you are maybe being sober, you're sobering up, you're coming out of some type of illusion. I feel like you've been on some type of sobriety as well. This could be a confirmation for those of y'all that are on some type of sobriety. You're starting to feel like yourself again. This message is also for you. I feel like once upon a time you mismanaged your money, maybe partying or just indulging, or like when you look back at how much money you spent or on maybe drinking or smoking or whatever you're tallying up, like you could have been a millionaire by now. So if that resonates with you, and I feel like this message, just quick message, gonna be for you, because we ain't gonna spend too much time on this energy, but we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. All right, so we got fifth house, performance. Are you an entertainer, or are you in the social media field? Look at the sneakers. I can't make this shit up. You see the sneakers? It's giving male energy. You know what I'm saying? Walking a mile in your shoes. I'm also hearing King Von for some reason. You know how like he had like that music video where he was trying to pass his shoes off to someone else and no one else wanted to walk in his shoes, and so like his demons he carried on his own and no one else had to carry it but him. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here too. With perception, a lot of people perceive your passion or how hard you go for something as it being maybe demonic, or maybe it's like lusty or something like that. It seems like you're just doing it for fun. You could be 53, 35. There's a strong energy of like entertainment, being in the entertainment industry and entertainment business. People may reduce however you feel about something down to it being like shallow, or like you just want attention, fame, doing it all for money. And I feel like that could be a little frustrating when people just make it seem like what you do is not, doesn't have any value or any purpose. And so anytime you're able to get in front of the camera or get in front of social media and get ahead of that narrative, I kind of feel like that's what you're currently doing, whether it's interviews, whether it's going live, social media, or whatever it is that you post with pictures. I feel like you're really conscientious of like the narrative or the image that you're putting out, because you may be picking up on like telltale signs that social media, or like, let's say the powers at be, may be trying to spin a certain narrative of you being this party guy, or you being not who you claim to be. It feels like a lot of you that are stepping into your divinity and into your power, there's this narrative to try to either humble you or ruin your reputation with maybe your past or who you used to be. And if that be the case, then you would be like a Malcolm X story, right? You know how you got to lean into whatever reputation that they plant for you, especially if they have like industry plant energies. There's a lot of messages coming out this week that hasn't come out yet that was speaking about that, right? So this kind of makes me feel like that's the energy right now. If you're passionate about anything, like there's a karmic plant, there's some type of plant or intention to kind of make sure people like you that have like a very strong purpose doesn't rise to that occasion, or you don't reach that level of success. Like they don't ever want to see you become like influential like Michael Jackson, you know, where all colors, all races are all just respecting you and fucking with you. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm picking up here. Okay. So like you're catching on, you're peeping game. I feel like you're in this energy right now, or you're peeping game of like every time the camera's following you, they're only trying to capture you while you're partying or having fun, or like you are kind of letting your hair down. And so Malcolm X leaned into it. He was like, yeah, I used to be a drug dealer. Yeah, I used to be this. I used to be that. What you gonna do? You can't ruin my reputation when I'm already 10 steps ahead of you. That's why I'm chosen for this path. That's why I'm doing what it is I'm doing. Is because I know what it is like to be on the other end. And so that's the vibe that I'm getting for a lot of y'all. Like a lot of divine masculine Taurian energy is like stepping into their divinity. Okay. So let's keep going. Let's see what's happening for my Taurus ladies. Are there any ladies in the house tonight? Raise your hand. Can I get a hand, a heart, or something? Okay, we got Paris. Yo, Trina in the house. Okay. PJ, got some heart. PJ, I don't know if that's a man or a woman. Yeah, let me know. Scout. I need the ladies to come to the front. Okay, ladies. Because we just did the gentleman. Ladies, yeah, like you got a vagina. The quiet ones. Where are my quiet baddies at? Thank you, so. Standing in front of what? I standing in the front, love. Okay, you standing in the front. Present. There we go. There we go. I'm feeling the energy now. What's up, Melanie? You can't sleep. It's 3 a.m.? Oh my God. Y'all are in different time zones. Thank you for the gift. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that, y'all. It's like a little cat. Okay. All right, all my Taurus ladies. Let's see what's in your energy for all my ladies. Do my ladies run this? Do my ladies run this? Taurus ladies. All right, you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Six of Swords. All right, so this is gonna be for my ladies and some of you guys. If you've been receiving like a lot of bills in the mail or like to-do dates, okay, there's something about messages coming in for you where you're just trying to keep your head above water. All right, you're waiting for things to die down. This message is gonna be for you. It's giving me like money problems, like you got like real adult life shit going. Those of you that are in a relationship or you are married or something like that, you may feel very unappreciated. It's feeling really unappreciated. Taking my love for granted, baby. I don't know how much more I can take from you. You don't do the things you used to do. You don't even say you love me too. And lately, I've been feeling unappreciated. You can't interrupt that song. You gotta let it ride out. Something about you can't skip this part of healing. You gotta let it ride out. That's what I got. That's the message that I got straight off the top of my head. Okay. Whatever situation happens, if you are always trying to remain in a state of high vibration or joy, regardless, you got to let sadness come in. And I feel like all my ladies, you all are struggling to let sadness do what sadness is meant to do for you. Sometimes, have you cried lately? I don't think a lot of y'all have even let yourself cry. It seems like if you let yourself cry, you gonna fall apart. And I feel like all the ladies right now are not really into that type of shit. Like, you got to be strong and you have to keep your head up. And so if you start, I get this vibe where if you start getting in your feelings right now, it's going to put you out of commission for like a couple weeks or a couple days. And you can't afford to be out of commission. Does that resonate with anybody? Because that's what I'm getting. Some of y'all are really focusing on getting your affairs in order because you want to take a trip, right? Six of Swords. Preparing for a trip. You're moving, traveling. All right, spirit may be really trying to guide you to the internet. Okay, internet. So you can have a total life change or total life transformation. Spirit, like, I can get some bills paid for you. I can get some bills paid for you. I just need you to log in. www.com. 12th house. Surrender. Oh, y'all got the heavy energy. This is your subconscious realm. Surrender. Oh my God, I'm hearing that song. It's gonna make me cry. Some of y'all are really hard. I just want to reach out and touch you. My love is in your hands. You put your heart in someone else's hands, and they fumbled your heart. And now y'all just turn into spirit. Y'all turn into God, and you're surrender. Give myself away so you can use me. All right, my life is not my own. For you, I belong. I give myself, because I feel like you need God to take the wheel. That's what I'm picking up on. Akashic records. I feel like right now, this is the time of year where everything that's like repressed is coming up to the surface. And that is, y'all are feeling it. Feminine energy. Now, if you're not feeling this energy and you like, that does not resonate with me at all, you may be, your energy may be on the men's side. Like, this is those of you that are really in your soft energy, and you're really out here. You can feel everything. Pisces energy, very sensitive. You may be concerned for your children, concerned for your pets, your bills, your stability, especially if you guys were having someone like provide a lifestyle for you. And maybe they ripped the rug from underneath you, or they're no longer providing a certain type of stability. And now you're out here having to fend for yourself or like pay your own bills. Or some of y'all may be going through divorce and you happen to start preparing for that type of transition. And it's scary. It's scary. But God got you. And someone else's trash is about to be another person's treasure. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And if you trust it, you're concerned about your reputation, or this person may be in a public eye, or they may be concerned about their reputation and what people are going to say to them, they're going to be begging you for forgiveness for what they've done to you. Okay. This period of your life, you're about to be extremely intuitive. I just feel like a big burden on my shoulders, like the burden that you're carrying right now. Some of y'all could have twins as well. Yeah, you're not really interested in any lovers. Someone could have like broke up with you and accused you of entertaining a lover, or accused you of talking to someone, but they accused you of talking to someone because they were talking to somebody. I heard a story of my life, shadow work. Okay, what else? Photoshopped. Okay, so damn, some of y'all get the best years of y'all life to a clout chaser. Someone that's always chasing the next best thing. Okay, the next hot topic. Some of y'all may have felt like you tried really hard to keep up with the image or this person's reputation, and it didn't get you nowhere. All right, divine timing, trust in divine timing. for those of y'all that are going through it, I don't think right now you're really in the energy of like dating or listening, like looking into new love. You're really trying to have a closer relationship with a higher power and a higher source. Um, some of the people that approach you or try to talk to you and date you, they're supposed to trigger. This is gonna sound really crazy, okay? But I'm about to say it. So the people that try to date you or want to talk to you, they're being sent into your life to trigger you. Okay? There are things about yourself that you are unaware of. Maybe you are aware of, but you don't know how much it's affecting your love life, your perspective, your belief systems. And so when those people come towards you, you may not be ready for it, but you can run, but you ain't gonna be able to hide from it. Because if you don't allow yourself to at least start to move on, at least start to turn the new leaf, you're gonna find yourself kind of like looking from behind the scenes and wondering like how you let yourself get to this point. And that can create envy and jealousy and all other types of emotions. And that's really that's not where you want to be. And so if you've had to like surrender a person that you love and you have given this person the best years of your life, I mean, look at it. Like you giving this person the best years of your life. When you look at yourself, you remember like I used to be that girl. Or, this person left me for some other younger girl or something like that. Whatever the reason is, it may feel like bad news right now, but it's good news. It's going to be good news in the long run because this person was bad news. But if they didn't leave you, you probably would have never left them. That's what I'm getting. Okay, this is your glow up season. Look at you. Everything finna be like you finna be you in your era, your season. This is your best time for you to focus on you and get what you want out of life. Because this person was a joke. Okay? A joke. And they're not your problem anymore. And for some of y'all, this person is going to jump into the next person. And they're going to be coming for the next person and the next person. Because they always looking for the next best thing. And this person is a user. They're opportunists. And once they take you for everything that you got, then they run to the next hot thing. Okay, so you dodging. Let this be someone else's problem. Because this person they're a wanderer. They're meant to just go around and be bad news for people that don't want to learn something. And if you learn all that it is that you need to learn, don't stick around learning some more shit that's unnecessary, okay? So let's get your ancestor messages, Taurus. What about if you left but you didn't want to leave? Then it's your glow up season. All right. What do your ancestors want to tell you? What your ancestors want to tell you? Okay, your ancestors want to tell you, oh my God. You know what they say? Those who can't do something end up doing this, right? Those that don't believe in themselves end up being like a sidekick to someone else, all right? Those that can't create have a lot of kids, or those that can't do this end up doing that. That's kind of like what your ancestors are saying. Your ancestors are saying it's time to let go of that old narrative. There's some type of narrative that be fruitful and multiply. or there's some type of belief system or narrative that you once subscribed to, and it ain't never served you. It ain't never served you, your ancestors, or anyone else. It only served the person that was putting y'all asses to work. And it usually was the taskmaster. And nowadays, your taskmaster is the person that pays the bills. Amen. Your taskmaster is the person that clocks you in at work every day. Amen. Nowadays, your taskmaster, it lays in the bed with you. Amen. Do they not? Mr. and Mrs. I own you. And so your ancestors are saying, you ain't sick and tired of being sick and tired yet. If you are, step into the dark side, okay? That's what they're saying. You hesitate. You playing hopscotch. You know what I'm saying? You playing double dutch. Like, what you scared of? What people can say about you? These are fucking strangers. They don't know you. What you scared of? What your group of friends and family may say about you? Fuck them. They ain't never care about you anyway. What you scared of? Somebody gonna take away the D? They gonna take away the P? What you scared of? They doing it anyway. They giving it out for free anyway. You know how easy it is to get the cow for free? What you holding out for? You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. What you holding out for? You got so much potential. And you work 10 times harder than the average person that clocks in every day, because you're wearing multiple hats. And since you're already good at wearing multiple hats, why not wear a hat that's going to give you some type of liberty, right? People be afraid of freedom, afraid of what coming to the edge really means. It means that you're in control of your own schedule. It means that no one's telling you what to do. It means that you have to be in checks and balance of yourself. You have to be the one reminding yourself to do your spiritual practices, because you can't blame God anymore. You can't blame the devil anymore. You can't blame all these different, you know how they say, like back in the day, the reason why they came up with nursery rhymes was as a tool to control people. When you create a system, you need something that's going to keep people in line and keep people in check when you're not around. And that's why we have Santa Claus, naughty or nice. That's why we have Christ. It's an image that gets the job done. But when you come to the edge of needing a taskmaster, someone to micromanage you, you take on full responsibility of what you do and don't do, how you spend your 24 hours out the day. And sometimes your schedule maybe you up to 3 o'clock in the morning one day, and maybe you sleep late till 12 o'clock on the other day. But the freedom that you feel to know that you're the one making the choices, it's something that can never be replaced. It's something that can never be, even if you try to go back to sleep or you try to fit in, you're going to still feel like you don't belong there, and you're not supposed to belong there. You're just used to the rod of correction. That's what you're used to, because that's been the condition that from when you was young to keep you in order. They gave it to the rod to your parents, and your parent whipped your ass. And when you didn't want to behave, that's what you used. The fear of something kept you going in the direction that you need to go in. But what if we take away the fear, right? What if we take away the fear of whatever it is that keeps you motivated, and we replace it with something that you do want? This is going to be for my people that have been conditioned with negative reinforcement to get things done. It's like your ancestors is trying to get you used to positive reinforcement. But positive reinforcement don't get you moving the way negative reinforcement do. So yeah, a lot of times they have to talk to you with tough love, and they have to handle you like, I don't care, get up, because that's what you're accustomed to. And so if you may feel like, oh, my ancestors they don't be understanding, or maybe you feel like they do understand. The reason why they talk to you like that and they give you that tough love is because it was how you conditioned. They can talk to you in a different tone of voice, but it ain't the one that gets you out your own way. That's what they're pretty much saying. They don't want to have to watch you learn the hard way. But some people need it to get you to work. Some of y'all be procrastinating. Man. And it's like, damn, you be mourning the toxic shit you gotta let go. Like it hurts your feelings to let go of toxic places, people, and things. Or some of y'all be relapsing. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have the D card, where you be over there like, fuck, I've been walking this straight and narrow road. You fighting demons. You be fighting temptation all day. And y'all can say that because Taurus energy is definitely a freak in the street. A freak. No. Yeah, y'all are freak in the sheets, but y'all are like, you don't look like it in the streets. So y'all can't tell me that y'all, I don't even think about that. You can be as saved as you want to be. You fighting the urge on a regular. I guarantee you. And you just working to bypass time so you can just keep your mind off of it. And that's why Taurus is like Scorpios, because Scorpios don't give a fuck. Scorpios they don't care who watching, what's watching. And it gives Taurus permission to step into the dark side of themselves. But Taurus, y'all be liking to keep it real cutesy and be over there fronting, knowing damn well you just don't like nobody to know. I think that's what it is. You don't like nobody to know. Okay. And I feel like too, it has something to do with when you have let yourself go. Some of y'all got trapped. You know what I'm saying? People was trapping you, manipulating you, and so you don't trust the inner freak, because the inner freak, you feel like it has got you into some bad situations for some of y'all, or it got you caught up with bad relationships, and so you just don't trust that. It's like that's the kryptonite. You don't trust it. But what you don't conquer controls you. I'm going to say that again because I don't need to know who need to hear it in the back. What you don't conquer controls you. So if there is a person out there that's walking around, okay, feeling as if you'll never be able to conquer resisting something or conquer, taking your control back, sometimes you got to just sometimes you have to take control. I'm going to talk subliminally in a minute. Sometimes you got to take control, but you got to change positions. You hear me? Okay? You have to change the feng shui so you can reclaim your power. Then you leave them devoured. Amen? Okay. That's some old tricks from the elders, okay? Crying over people. They like, we don't cry over people. We get even, we break knees, okay? We blow caps back, but we don't cry. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Okay? Oh my God, I love ancestors. It's like they the realest. What they want you to know, seeking, 9th house. I'm hearing camels. Some of y'all, they may have put y'all on a journey, or they may be encouraging you to go on a spiritual journey to figure out what your faith is. Okay, some of y'all are in this crossroad area where you're trying to figure out what, you don't really have a title for your type of faith. You may be like, part, you may like a hybrid. I consider y'all hybrids, right? Where, we can say amen, we can say God, we can say this, we can say divination, we can say tarot, we can say spirits and all these different things. So y'all like a hybrid race or a hybrid culture. Y'all creating a new culture with the Your spiritual journey is really going to create a new lane for people that where it didn't exist. Okay. Blending spirituality, religion, psychology, spirituality. There's something about whatever it is that you're doing, you're on this spiritual journey to blend two things together and make them work well. Okay. So they want you to expand your palette. They're encouraging you to try different cultures, try different beliefs. Just be a student, okay? On this quest, you're going to meet a lot of gurus. Some of y'all are going to meet some big-headed gurus that really just believe that they ruled everything. And they may want you to subscribe or join shit. They want you to know that you're protected, not to worry. You don't have to explain what you believe in with other people. Some of you guys, you're going to meet someone that sees, like they feel like they see potential in you and they feel like you really belong in this lane, but you're uncontrollable. You're a free spirit. And so, you're going to humble a lot of people that believe that you are property and that you're controllable. You can share, y'all can share and exchange belief systems and, have great conversation. But for the ones that be talking to you because they are trying to persuade you and maybe you pick up on that tone of voice, if you ever feel like you need to like walk away from those groups or those people, they want you to listen to that intuition. And then because the right one will respect what you are. Because I feel like you are your own person, really, genuinely, whoever I'm talking to. And I feel like the right person for you is going to be someone that's on a certain status of level where they don't have to compete with you. When you walk with that much unfuckwittable energy, you need someone that's going to match. That's not going to try to match that energy with you, but they are where they want to be in life, so they don't need to compete with you. Matter of fact, they're so confident in where they are in life, they will invest in you, okay, and support you. They will never try to change you or convert you or whatever you are. I think they're too busy focusing on their money to even be concerned about what you're doing with your free time. That's the type of connection that's coming towards you. And so your ancestors are like, I got something good for you. The last one, we didn't think you would go for it, but we had to try. All right, let's see who else coming through. All right, so we're going to look and see really quickly, right? We're going to look and see really quickly within the next, I'm going to say 3 months, because it really takes about a good 3 months to really anchor in a new frequency or a new manifestation. So we're going to see what's coming towards you and how they want you to handle the situation when it comes towards you. You can take whatever you want, but we focus on solutions around here. We don't just indulge in problems. So let's start with you and your personal goals and endeavors, okay, over the next 3 months. Okay, so you out here being a little rebel, a self-serving rebel. Oh, that ought to ruffle a lot of feathers. You're a nonconformist, self-serving rebel in the next 3 months. Okay, respectfully. Some of you are extremely rich, wealthy, You could work if you want to, but you don't have to. Yeah. So you got the Ten of Pentacles here. The next 3 months is all about repetition, consistency, and repetition until it becomes muscle memory, until it doesn't hurt anymore, until the pain feels good. You're gonna keep doing something consistently and working at it every day. I see you kind of getting a little lackadaisical around November, December. You know, that's the holiday season. And so I do see you taking some days off, but you're really in you're in hyper overdrive right now, because I feel like overdrive, like you're really trying to stack this paper. You're in all pentacles. All you got is pentacles. If you don't have the luxury right now over the next 3 months to take a cheat day or just sit up and talk to people on the phone or hang out. You don't got that luxury. Because if you start to do that, it'll take you behind your schedule. And it seems like you got some good system going on with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of y'all have like 2 jobs. Some of y'all working 2 jobs, Ubering, Lyfting. Y'all got side hustles. And so y'all really, it's like, and nobody would ever know, because the Queen of Pentacles energy is saying that people would assume that you got someone doing this for you, or maybe you have some type of connect. But really, this is hustler energy. You hustling. Okay? 3 of Pentacles, you put in that work. And you ain't letting the money, you making the money and you ain't letting it make you. And I think that you're going to be extremely attractive, and you're going to be attracting a lot of overflow. Okay? I see you being able to treat yourself with your overflow. So your excess funds, your bills are paid, your responsibilities are dealt with, you working on other things, and you have like also a regiment to take care of you. Okay? Your self-love practices. Okay, good on the money. All right, any advice you have for them when it comes to their money? You're the cat lady. That's what it says. You're the cat lady. Laundry mountain climber. Okay, you may be behind on your laundry. You may be behind on certain things. You know, you be folding them clothes, be throwing them in the drawer and shit. Okay. Damn, Spirit. Spirit just called my ass out, huh? Because I sure as hell know I got one drawer. You would never fucking know. Don't feel bad, because I wish someone would. Look at that. Deadline surfer. Okay, you may be late, but if you was late, it was for a purpose. Amen. If you was late, it was for a purpose. How I know I wasn't going to get into an accident? I'm rushing. So everybody, the school, the doctors, the people needing you, it's like, I'm coming. I may be late. I may be late, but I'm still going to make it. That may annoy people with Netflix and chill in reverse, because you have no availability. Like when I tell you, like, you are extremely unavailable over the next 3 months, and you are starving a lot of people that would love to latch on to you. Very parasitic. And you're like, nope, I'm busy. I got laundry to do. And you ain't doing nothing but you and your cats. Okay, you're also gonna master procrastination. That's what's coming up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. They're telling you to count backwards. For those of y'all that deal with procrastination, when you don't feel like getting up, just say 5, 4, 3, 2. And I swear to God, you're going to do it. I don't care what it is. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. It just shuts your brain off, that overthinking, overprocessing, whether it's ADHD, ADHD, or ABCDFG. Just count backwards. That's what they tell me to tell you. And you will master your procrastination. All right. What works for you ain't gonna work for everybody. I do feel like if you are tempted to engage in some sexual activities, I don't feel like it's gonna feel very healing. If anything, it's gonna put you to bed. And you know how I feel about that. Any energy that puts you to bed more than it does re-energize you. If a person gonna pipe you down, or they gonna, whatever they call it, y'all get my drift. It needs to inspire you, not fire you. It needs to get you going and not put you down. But it looks like this season, if you engage in it, they're telling you not to, because it's gonna like make you lazy, right? Because now you got to alchemize that person's energy, your own energy. So take with that what you will. It's you versus you over the next 3 months. Can't nobody mess this up but you. And so I see you talking to yourself like, hold your shit together. Self-competition, personal growth, becoming better than yesterday. My only competition is me. That's you over the next 3 months. And you know how you're going to do it? See, everybody is going to want you to perform, okay? Make it look appealing. You know where you're going to get your success from? Being real, authentic, and not giving a fuck with what anyone thinks about you. All right. Is it a crime that I still want you? All right, let's talk about love, because you're going into the luxury life. Okay? Life of luxury, baby. All right. You leaving behind all the fake flexers, energy vampires. It's like, nope, you ain't coming over here. I'm not going to be wiping your slate clean and all that other shit. Nope. So let's talk about your love life. Is it a crime, Taurus? Spirit, fix it. So you're compatible with somebody. Nobody has to know. Sugar-coated. Sweet but deceptive words. Empty compliments. Hidden insults. Too good to be true. Oh, Lord. You're being protected from sugar-coated fake love. Because it seems like a lot of people that be accusing you of being fake, they fake themselves. And they backhanded compliments. Archangel Michael protecting you from that. So we have time in reverse. Y'all. We got thrills. Stagnant in reverse. Tension in reverse. One more card. Cutting ties. Oh my god. No. Taurus. Oh my goodness. Okay. So over the next 3 months, you have someone that you're trying to cut cords with. And they doing it like get over here type of pull on you. Sheesh. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't see you being able to cut this cord. Not in at least the next 3 months. And I know everybody gonna be saying, "Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna do it." I'm not. I. This is someone that got it. They can do it with no hands. They don't even gotta do nothing to you physically. Y'all don't gotta do nothing to each other. Y'all just looking at each other. Okay, just breathing the same fucking air. There's that type of connection. So this is gonna be for somebody that have that type of connection where breathing the same air with this person is like you feel it. You feel something happening and you can't. It's intense. It's so thick you can cut that shit with a knife. They don't have to give you no substances. Y'all hairs just stand up on your bodies. It's like someone's hitting you with like, maybe someone's single in the next 3 months or they're not seeing anybody. Somebody may be single in the next 3 months. Woo! Somebody got a confession. These are my confessions. Somebody got a confession to tell you. They coming clean. They gonna send you a message in the next 3 months. All right. They gonna tell you why they was acting elusive or why they was being silent and they wasn't speaking. They gonna say they was talking to somebody. Chasing in reverse. Tell you got lust in here. What's understood don't have to be explained. I don't even feel like you in the next 3 months, I feel like you have been working so much and focusing so much on your projects and your tasks and whatever it is that you do on a day-to-day basis. I don't even think you care about knowing where the fuck this person has been, where they're going. You don't even want to know about. You don't give a fuck about nobody. It's like time stands still in the next 3 months with someone, and you didn't have to chase this person down. They came willingly. Okay, someone's gonna come willingly to you. So magnetism, crazy, like I think this person may start off wanting to explain, and you just like shh. Don't even bring that. Don't even bring that energy. Woo, I told you. Third party. Another person disrupts your relationship or causes turmoil, trust broken by infidelity, and struggling to rebuild it. There was a connection. Either you broke this person's trust or they broke your trust. Whatever it was, this was a connection where what led to this situation was a moment in time or a choice. Okay. And Whether it was you or them, y'all chose the wrong person, the false person or something like that. So it wasn't like toxic where y'all was like arguing and fighting. This has to be like the best connection you've ever had. Okay. Like y'all got along together, y'all understood each other's fantasies. It just something came naturally. This is also the type of person, if they're involved with someone else, they're not going to be talking to two people at the same time. This person has some standards, so which means you have some level of respect for this person. For them to wait until they know that they're actually available and them not cross that boundary, you know, they going about it the right way they feel. You know what I'm saying? So we have mimic chess. That's what I'm getting. Like someone fell for someone that was like superficial, shallow, only wanted them for their money, maybe portrayed themselves to be like a high value person. And I think this person may delay coming towards you because they don't want you to like point the finger like I told you so. There's that type of energy. And so I do see this person like making some type of small offer of like you know how you just test the water, say hi, how you doing? It's giving me very, very friendly like that. I also feel like this is a connection where y'all may be very private about y'all connection, where y'all don't let nobody in it because, you know, people can condemn y'all for why you are like, oh, you're wrong for doing this, and they can be condemning you wrong for doing that. And so y'all really gonna keep people out of y'all connection. Okay. Yeah, condemn. Public scrutiny causes you to question your worth and motives. Facing public opinion challenges your resilience and resolve. Self-discipline. I'm telling y'all have a weakness for each other. Y'all can say y'all gonna stay away from each other, but it's like no. Stay away from us. Stay away from us. Go somewhere. All right, let's get the prediction. You're my little secret. And that's how we should keep it. Y'all, I know it's a bad song, but I heard it, okay? So, someone travels for work, but when they could get back home or they're like back around, I do see this person like accepting. They're gonna tell you like, I don't know what it is, but I can't get over you. This shit is so. Y'all gonna write a book. If y'all write a book, I will read that shit. Give me more. Give me more. That's what it's giving. Give me more. It's like I'm wasting time with everybody else. You're it. Okay, someone's gonna feel that way about you in the next 3 months. Y'all are gonna feel that way about each other. Y'all better be careful because we got the Empress and the Nine of Cups. Some of y'all, it may be contracted this way. Good news. Positive physical tests. What's the Page of Pentacles? Communication of tests, right? Study. You're gonna be reading that damn manual in the next 3 months. So I don't know if y'all trying to have children or something like that. All right, let's take it to the king. What are we talking about? This the end. We're gonna take it to the top. Because we down here sinning. We down here sinning, God. What? I'm finna call the man upstairs. Okay. I'll put on tape, baby. I'm coming. Oh, that's my food ready, y'all. Okay. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. The healing light in reverse. And then we have motivation in reverse. Okay. All right. They really know how to just kill a wet dream, don't they? They just really know how to do it, don't they? So pretty much what they saying is, you can't change nobody. You can't fix nobody. Whatever you got in your private parts, it ain't gonna heal them. It ain't gonna cure them. So wherever they are emotionally at that state in time, accept that that's where they are. Okay. And the reason why they're telling you this is because if you go into it expecting things to be here or to be this far along, you're reading energy. Energy doesn't have the limitations of the 3D realm the same way, right? So they're kind of telling you to put shit into perspective. If you start here, you got to grow, because this physical realm is ruled by time. You see what I'm saying? So you have to give things time to mature. It takes 9 months to grow something. It takes a year to really create an actual shift and change of energy. And so you're going to have patience. And for all my Taurus enthusiasts, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be feeling like the man when you walk through, like all I got to do is straighten this person out one time. Or all I gotta do is, blow somebody's back out or do this or do that. Y'all know how y'all be thinking. We grown. And that's gonna have them walking straight, talking straight. They're gonna see God. And all of that is great in theory, but really you're just getting them addicted to your ego. And how long can you keep that up? So when you manifesting, your spirit guides and your ancestors, they're gonna hype you up. That's their job. Okay. The divine is on the phone, like that is their job. I sent them there to hype you up, to get you out your own way. No, they can't perform no wonders. No. You got to put in work. When my ancestors told me that all I had to do was this and I was going to get my person, I was going to do that. I sent them there to hype you up, and that's it, that's all. Now get off my phone. That's how God is talking to y'all. It's like, now go do the work. Go travel. Go do interviews. Go post something. Put in the work. Help the next person. Each one teach one. But that ain't gonna make the days go by faster, and that ain't gonna make things happen as quickly as you want them to happen. So every day is gonna be mundane as hell, and it's going to drag out long, and the day is gonna feel longer the more you're thinking about when and when. So it's like The divine is saying, I want you to learn how to remove when is it going to happen out of your vocabulary. Because the more you're focusing on when, the more you're keeping it, you're pushing it away. The more you're focusing on when and how and needing to know everything, you're repelling the very thing that you want. Because it's not in the energy of receiving, it's not in the energy of it allowing. So when you can't fix your own problems, sometimes the best way is to be of service. And this may be why the divine is calling you, okay, to go be of service. Go help the community. Go feed the needy. You need to remember that you may not be getting what you want, when you want it, and how you want it, but so are so many people, and you are not special. Yes, you're special to God, yes, in your own universe. But every person has their own universe. And when you get out your own way, you'll feel enthused again. It's like the divine wants you to get enthused again about your spiritual journey, enthused again about why you're here on this green planet, what purpose you serve. And if you haven't been able to change your own situation, go help someone else. Okay. And that's just how that cookie crumbled. Okay. They just really, I don't talk about shit. I don't give a fuck. But class is adjourned. If you guys are a part of the Soul Tribe, the Stay Nested members, and the Lovebirds tier, don't forget to drop your question, your tarot question, underneath the picture that's posted on the community tab. If you're on any of those tiers, you should be able to see the picture that's going to come out on, I think it's the 17th. I think it's this weekend. So for 7 days, the list will be open. All of your questions are going to be entered onto a decision wheel. And then on, what day is it? I got to make sure I don't forget. The 24th. Okay. So on the 24th, because we're going to do it before Halloween. On the 24th, I'm going to spin the decision wheel for each tier. And we can win a chance, receive a chance to get a question answered. Okay. All right. That's it. That's all. I love you guys. And I'll see y'all throughout the week. If not, for the Taurus show on Friday. Good night, y'all. Love you. Bye.